Wallahi, the Quran teaches us the psychology of all people. All people. Imam Ahmad rahimahullah used to say that if you want to know about yourself, read Quran, because you will find yourself in the Quran. You will find yourself in the book of Allah. Allah has described you perfectly. Allah has described the zalim, the insane, the psychopath. Fir'aun was a psychopath. Psychopathology in our world, in the words of Robert Ward, and there's others of course, but what they say at least is that the psychopath is the one that has no human empathy, and he has a callous disregard for the rights of others. So in the frame of these two, then at least we would say, well, Fir'aun, he had no human empathy, and he had a callous disregard for the rights of Bani Israel. For others, psychopath. وَلَتَعْلَمُنَّ أَيُّنَا أَشَدُّ عَذَابًا وَأَبْقَى. You will know now which one of us two is more severe and more lasting in punishment. The Mufassirin, they say either he's saying him and Musa or him and Allah. Either he's saying him and Musa alayhi salam or him and Allah. Which one of us is most severe? They only understand the power of violence, only the power of brutality, only the language of brutality. That's all they understand. It's never about goodness, ethics, virtues, values, justice, peace. No. The more you can kill sadistically, then the higher you are, because people will respect you because of that. Sadistic people would respect you because of that, but not decent, fair-minded people. No. But they say, فَقْضِ مَا أَنْتَ قَاضٍ إِنَّمَا تَقْضِي هَذِهِ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. Just do whatever you decree whatever you want. We will not prefer you, although the clear proofs come to us. Decree whatever you wish to decree, because you're only decreeing the life of this world. It's an exemplary model of courage, of bravery. And so the Muslims, they were looking back at these models. Fir'aun, Musa alayhi salam, from the Salaf. Look at Sa'id ibn Jubayr rahmatullah alayhi with Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi. Look at the narrative, the discourse, the dialogues, in the correspondences between Qadi al-Fadil, who was the scribe, who was the administrator for Salah ad-Din, writing letters, some of which were sent to the Crusaders. Look at the dialogue, the response, Salah ad-Din later on to Richard I, King Richard, what is Al-Qudsu lana kama huwa lakum, bal huwa a'zamu indana mimma huwa indakum. He says, Quds, Jerusalem is for us like it is for you, but it's more important for us than it is for you. The dialogue. Sa'id ibn Jubayr says to Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, when he cornered him about to execute him, what does he say? He asked him, Ma ismuk? What is your name? What does Sa'id ibn Jubayr say, rahimahullah? Sa'id ibn Jubayr. Sa'id, the one of felicity and happiness. Jubayr, the one that mends and fixes. Hajjaj says, no, anta Shaqi ibn Qusayr. You are wretched and the one that breaks. He says, Ummi kanat a'lam bi ismi mink. Thank you very much. My mother knew my name better than you do. Thank you very much. Just think about the wisdom behind the discourse. Does he even have to say that? But no, he's establishing his ground, keeping his ground, showing courage and bravery. He says, Shaqiyat ummuk, your mother was wretched and so you are also wretched. He said, Al-ghayb ya'lamu ghayrak. The one who knows the unseen, the one who is Shaqi and Sa'id in the Quran, Allah knows who is wretched and who is felicitous. Allah knows. Someone other than you, Allah knows that. So Hajjaj is infuriated. He says to him, choose how you want to be killed today. He says, Ikhtar anta ya Hajjaj, you choose today. Why? You choose, because you will not kill me today, except Allah will kill you the same way in the next life. Allah will kill you the same way in the next life. So you choose today how you want to kill me. He's just vexed, infuriated, just kill him off. He recites Quran, Allahu Akbar, Quran, Rabi al-Mu'min. The Quran is a spring of the believer. Spring of the believer. Inni wajjahtu wajhiya lilladhi fatara as-samawati wal-ard. Hanifa wa ma ana min al-mushrikeen. I turn my face towards Allah. Allah, the originator of the heavens and the earth, in His oneness, I am not one of the mushrikeen. He turns towards Qibla and he recites this. Hajjaj says, turn his face away from Qibla and then kill him. Quran, the spring of the believer, what does he recite? فَأَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّوا فَثَمَّ وَجْهُ اللَّهِ. So wherever you turn, well then there is the face of Allah. Now Hajjaj is really infuriated now. He says, throw him on the floor and kill him. Push him down and then cut him off. What does he recite, my dear brothers? Quran is a spring of the believer. Minha khalaqnakum wa fiha nu'idukum wa minha nukhrijukum taratan ukhra. Allah, 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 Allah. Minha khalaqnakum. It's from the earth you were created. And it's to the earth you will go back a second time. You will return to the earth. And it's from the earth you will come out a second time. Hajjaj had nothing to say. Sa'id ibn Jubair met his end that day, but he had nothing to say. Ibn Abi Dhi'b rahmatullah alayhi was in the mosque of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When the Khalif al-Mahdi used to come in, everybody had to rise up, stand up. He didn't used to get up. And so the Khalif is walking past and he sees him. لِمَاذَا لَمْ تَقُمْ? Why don't you get up? What does he say? أَرَدْتُ أَنْ أَقُومْ. I wanted to get up. Honestly, I did. But then I remember the words of Allah in the Quran. يَوْمَ يَقُومُ النَّاسِ لِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. On that day, people will stand up for the Lord of the world. He said, I saved my standing up for that day. Thank you very much. Allah, Allah. Imam Tawus rahmatullah alayhi was in the haram. And Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi is there. There's an old man, Shaykhun Kabir is making tawaf. Old man. And he says, Hajjaj says to the old man, Min ayna ant, where are you from? He says, me, I'm min Ahli Yemen, I'm from the people of Yemen. He says, how did I leave my brother, Akhi? How did I leave him with you? His brother Muhammad was the governor of Yemen. He said, how did I leave my brother with you? He says to him, Man akhuk? Who's your brother? He says, you don't know, I am Hajjaj, my brother is Muhammad. He says, taraktahu saminan batinan. You left him as a very fat man for us. An overeater, very fat man for us. Hajjaj becomes angry. He says, you do not know. He says, I wasn't asking about his health, I'm asking about his ruling. He says, taraktahu ghashuman ghaluman. You left him as a tyrant for us. He becomes angry. He says, you do not know I am Hajjaj and he's my brother Muhammad. Look at what he says. أَتَظُنُّ أَنَّهُ يَعْتَزُّ بِكَ أَكْثَرُ مِنْ اعْتَزَازِ بِاللَّهِ. You think your brother is given more honor, izzah, knowing that you're his brother, more than I am given honor with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? You think your brother has more honor, knowing that you're his brother, more than I have honor with Allah? This is really how they were in that time. And so the purpose was to exemplify this model of courage and bravery. And Salah ad-Din, he sought to do that. And people, even the non-Muslims, William of Tyre, respected him for doing that.